Today we're doing some AFL Evolution 2018, and this is the ANZAC round. So I got some good news. I've got AFL Evolution 2, and I got it from my local game store, and it actually worked. Finally. So because I tested the stream out on AFL Evolution 2 on my Twitch thing. It's actually good quality. Good. It's actually good. So yeah. So yeah. I'll probably yeah. Just right now. I'm just having a right now. Making my North Melbourne jump up because today's uh today is gonna be grand final with the AFLW, and yeah. All right. I figure we'll start the match, and yeah, let's rock and roll.
Hi, I'm Dennis Committee, and we have a big night of football ahead of us as the Swans and Adelaide prepare to renew acquaintances in what promises to be a cracker. There are more empty seats than full ones here. For this match, I'm joined by a titan of the Richmond Football Club, Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. Tonight should be a great game.
The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. Well, anticipation is high, players are ready, and the game is underway.
Both teams have a fine balance of inside grunt and outside silk through the midfield, and a defence that's growing together. I can't wait to see how this unfolds.
30 metres out, 35 metres out. Couldn't ask for much better than this. It's an easy shot here. Nice goal from Sinclair. The Swans get a goal. That replay shows just how good that goal was. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce, claimed by Naismith. Quick kick out of the pack by Parker. Marked by Sinclair. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 25 metres out. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. I'll put a cork in that goal. That's vintage stuff. And I bet he'll only get better with time. A dead straight bounce. Naismith with the punch. Kennedy gets the ball. Patley controls it. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Strong mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Sinclair going for number 3. Sinclair goes goalward. It's through. That's his third. He's doing his job out there. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Tap to advantage. He gets his hands on the footy. He gets a kick out of the pack. So well timed. Sinclair going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. That's 4 in a row for Sydney. The Crows in early trouble. All is in readiness. A dead straight bounce. Jacobs leave the pinatas for the kids. Chips it down towards half forward. So well timed. Franklin choosing to play on. Franklin with the shot. Rattled the woodwork on the full. Free kick. The Swans sending out Sinclair. Cheney puts it on the boot. Perfect timing from Hooney. That play is as high-tech as it can from. Hackley ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. That kick was asking a bit much of Franklin. Goal for Hooney. That's his first. This kick has extended their lead. Sydney by 5 goals. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Naismith knocks it down the field. Parker gets it behind. Sydney with the upper hand in this match, and it shows on the scoreboard, leading 31-0. It's not the score he was looking for.
Cheney's got all the makings required to become a great servant of this football club. I reckon he could become a 200-game player. The goal for Sydney.
Brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Good tap from Naismith. Kennedy with a clinical drop punt. Kennedy with a massive goal. This kick puts them further into the lead. That's 6 in a row for the Swans. Sydney lead Adelaide. All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. Naismith got the hit out. Controlled by Jacobs. On the ball. Naismith plays it on. Out of bounds near the 50. We'll have a throw in. The umpire has released the ball. Sinclair really gets onto this one. Just fell through. Canterbury getting his first. This one gives them an even bigger lead. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Sinclair with the tap. Parker with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Reid claims the ball. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
If he misses this, I'd recommend a location change or get back to the back line.
35 metres out. You're back in from this possession. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. Smiles all round. Sinclair got the hit out. He has the ball. Only a behind. Sydney with the ascendancy over the Crows, leading the match 56-0. It's not the score he was looking for. Heaney with the mark. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He should have no problem kicking this one through.
45 metres out. The Swans have scored the last 9 goals. The Swans leads by 62. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sinclair with a big fist on it. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Takes the mark all by himself. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Sydney get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Sydney with the advantage as they lead Adelaide 68-0. Sydney in front by 68 at quarter time.
They have been pretty wasteful in this match, and if they lose, they will look back and rue the missed opportunities.
The scores were very high in that term. Let's go to the stats sheet now and see how the players perform.
Sydney have enjoyed the majority of the ball in this match with an impressive lead in the possession stats at 92% to 8%. The Swans leading the kicking stats by a considerable margin on 22. The Crows behind with only 2 and may have a hard time catching up.
Enlightening, Richo. And we go for quarter number 2.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
Hewitt dishes it off by hand. Puts the head down as he runs in. Goal to Sydney. The Swans with the advantage as they lead the Crows 74-0. The Rucks prepare to go at it to this bounce. The ball has been bounced. Good tap from Naismith. Kennedy is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Reid drops the mark. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Just fell through. Reid gets number 3. This lead getting bigger now. The Swans starting to exert some dominance over Adelaide with the lead of 80-0. All is in readiness. The bounce, laser straight. Tapped by Naismith. He has the ball. Parkick with the inside 50. Reid up and over. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. 30 metres out. Get back in from this position. Nice work from Reid. That's 4 goals. This kick stretches the lead. The Swans over. The Crows by 86.
Reid's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
The bounce, laser straight. Naismith punches. Kennedy with the football. Kicks to the attacking 50. Reid spills it. Perfect kick. Sydney starting to exert some dominance over Adelaide with the lead of 92-0.
The Swans has an abundance of quality mids and small forwards, and they are just running rings around the Crows. They aren't worried about playing on because they know they're probably going to get better shots at goal on the run.
Human urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Going for goal number 1. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. 15 metres out. That's a very well executed goal. Gets his first. Jack puts them further in front. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. A dead straight bounce. Naismith got a fist on it. Gains possession. Good mark on the run. Played on. Jones picks it. Good mark on the run. Franklin urged on by the crowd. Prepares to kick. Franklin shoots for goal. Jack looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Jack shoots for goal. Chalk up a goal for the Swans. He's back to couple now. This lead getting bigger now. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The bounce straight down.
The Swans have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. Jack with the mark, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Jack goes for goal. Score for the Swans.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Jacobs didn't even get close to that tap. Kennedy holding the ball. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Jenkins with the interception. Clean pick up by Blair. Jones brought him down, holding the ball. Jones decides to play on. Nice contested mark by Smith. Puts boot to ball. A great effort. Parkick not wasting time, elects to play on. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Good use of the body by Brown. The ball is slammed towards goal by Cunningham. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. He sinks his first goal. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Sydney could just back their pace and skills, and they've been rewarded on the scoreboard. It's been pretty impressive.
The Rucks prepare to go at it to this bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Claimed by Sinclair. Mills sticks out his hands and collects the ball. A nice running mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick to goal in the side. 20 metres from home. Goal to the Swans. Sydney with the ascendancy over Adelaide, leading the match 122-0. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. More bounce than a dodgy check. Sinclair gets the tap. Parker on the ball at the moment. Gets boot to leather. Whoa! What a mark! Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 35 metres out. The Swans get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. 6 goals makes him a candidate for best on ground in this game. The quarter is over, and the Crows trailing by 128.
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The Crows have a score that reflects their stats. Not good.
Cheers, Richo. Well, that's half the game. Don't go anywhere. Quarter number 3 is coming up right after this. The halftime break is over now. Back to work.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Gibbs with the kick. Nice mark under pressure. 40 metres from home. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. Rampy ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. He wins the contest. Kennedy choosing to play on. Good mark on the run. Reed taking on. 25 metres out. Going for goal number 7. Fantastic goal by Reed. This kick puts them further into the lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Tapped by Naismith. Parker comes away with the ball. So well timed. He steadies now in front of goal. Kick the goal by Reed. Perfect kick. Reed extends the lead from that kick. The Swans over. The Crows by 140. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Naismith is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Jacobs. Never looked at the ground. Sydney leads by 141. It's not the score he was looking for.
Cheney can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Goal for the Swans. The Swans lead Adelaide.
The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Tapped by Naismith. He gains possession. No contest for that now. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal in the zone. 25 metres out. This angle is a big ask for Reed. Sydney by 153. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Here's the bounce. Hit by Naismith. Rowan controls. He boots it from the pack. Franklin with the mark. Takes his time as he lines up the goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 30 metres out. Nice work from Franklin. And they stretch out their lead. Sydney by 159. The Rucks prepare to go at it to this bounce. The ball is bounced. Naismith punches. Kennedy kicks from the pack. Parker claims it. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the ball. 35 metres out. That's bad from this position, you would think. Lucky we have that goal recorded because it was first rate. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Naismith with the mighty fist. Rowan is able to grab it on the half volley. The contest, no match for him.
Papley can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Parker taking aim. Parker shoots for goal. That's a goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Naismith with a big fist on it. Canterbury holding the ball as he's collected by Otten. Otten sends the ball on its way. A big run to take that mark. Works it across the ground. Papley, the better man there. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. Marked by Reed. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 25 metres out. Reed pumps the ball for goal. Score for Sydney. Reed with goal number 10. Sensational. The Swans in front. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Good fist. Canterbury on the ball at the moment. That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. Kicks the skin off it. Gibbs controls. Wow, do they need to score. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many players can make it from that distance. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. It's not the score he was looking for. He wins the contest. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Parker puts his head down and runs in. Kicks. Sydney lead at the end of the third term by 176.
Sydney will be looking to close out this match ruthlessly and get a healthy percentage boost in the process.
The third quarter ends with some high scoring on the board. What do the stats look like, Richo?
The Crows doing poorly on the scoreboard and have the stats to prove it.
Thanks for that, Richo. After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
Has it? Yes, he's paid it. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He has to capitalise on his teammates' hard work here.
35 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the Ruckmen unleash. Naismith directs it down. Douglas keeps that one low. Lloyd has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Sydney are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. Perfect kick.
All is in readiness. There's the bounce. Naismith thumps it forward. Jacobs will take the free after the ball was thrown. Choose to kick it. Jones marks on the run. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Cunningham drops it. Brown feeds it wide. A great effort.
Jones, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Jenkins nails him. That's holding the ball. He kicks the ball. It's a mark. It's played on. Mills slams the ball to his boot. Franklin just wanted it more then. Franklin goes for goal. He's missed the goal.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. A big run to take that mark. Heaney setting his sights on the goals. 40 metres from home. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Look at that. He's put it through. Heaney getting some decent goal stats on the sheet. This kick has extended their lead. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce, laser straight. Naismith got a fist on it. Lucky bounce collected. Jack slams it on the boot. Reed coughs it up. Lucky bounce collected. Heaney shoots. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
The Swans are just really comfortable kicking for goal on the run because it's just an extension of their normal field kicking and they have absolutely no issues there.
The Ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Naismith aims for his man on the ground. Lucky bounce collected. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Reed has it. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Reed tries his luck with a shot at goal. Chalk up a goal for Sydney. That's one more for Reed. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Naismith directs it down. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Perfect timing from Jones.
Jones is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Patley with the ball. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Patley goes for goal. Reed with the ball. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Reed goes for home. The Swans get the goal.
That could be the final nail in the coffin. That replay shows just how good that goal was. Reed knows that was something special. The ball has been bounced. Sinclair directs it down. Jacobs bucks. It's been intercepted by the opposition. A great effort. Heaney lines it up a long way out. Shot at goal by Heaney. Strong mark by Parker. Don't take too long lining up the goal. Invariably, the mine messes up more shots than the ball. 20 metres from home. Golden opportunity here. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Parker has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here we go. Sinclair taps it, gains possession. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. Parker looking for another goal here. The Swans get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. This kick has extended their lead. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Sinclair with the punch. He's got the football now. Adelaide woeful. More gaps in their team than a 7-year-old smile. Richard, did you enjoy the matchup between Sydney and the Crows?
In this business, I reckon winning is everything. The only ones who remember when you lose are your wife and your dog. Hopefully for their sake, they recognise them when they get home.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richard. Here's the final scores. Sydney 226 versus Adelaide 1. Well, that's it from us. Thanks for joining us, Richard.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon. Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. I'm delighted to be sharing the mic for this match with Matthew Richardson. Welcome.
Thanks, Dennis. Should be a great one today.
A big roar where the Western Sydney enter the arena. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. Welcome to round 5. Here we go. It's the Saints versus the Giants. Ward gives the ball to the man on the run. He boots it from the pack. Green, the better man there, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Shot by Green. Goal for Green. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Lob with the punch. Patton with a kick out of the pack. Nice hands. Green urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. He plays on now. Puts boot to ball. Marks. De Boer setting his sights on the goals. That was a narrow miss. The Giants on 7 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. De Boer has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Richard, you followed his career for a while. Could he kick this?
It's a very sharp angle. I don't think he'll kick it.
The Giants have scored the last 2 goals. St Kilda will have to start putting in some effort if they want a chance in this game. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Lob with the first touch. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. He gets above the crowd. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 30 metres from home. Green with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. That's 3 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. There's already some distress for St Kilda.
Green is the man to go to. He thrives on pressure. Give him the ball and he just does the rest.
Punched by Long. Akers on the ball at the moment. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
A good fist. He picks it up cleanly, puts boot to ball. Williams with good strong hands, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Williams has a kick. Green with good strong hands.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. That's 4 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Pressure really being applied now at this early stage to the Saints. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Green loves that. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Davis with the tap. Big man does nicely. Hopper intercepts it, puts boot to ball. Taken by Whitfield. Takes his time as he lines up the goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. 45 metres out. Well, if you could hand pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Davis with the mighty fist. Wood is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. Green grabs that one. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about 25 metres out. That's 6 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney by 37. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Bounce goes the ball. Big thump from Davis. Hopper on the ball at the moment. Holds it too long. It's going to be a free. Booted by Armitage. Great grab.
Galadio is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Knocks it down in front. Has it now. The ball in the hands of Bakers. Perfect timing from Dunseen. Kicks. Davis ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. He gives it a punishing kick. Takes it well.
The Giants were dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Patton with good strong hands. He steadies now in front of goal. Patton with the shot. Magnificent kick of the footy.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. The ball bouncing well. Davis punches it. The ball in the hands of Scully. It's boot to leather. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Opportunity for Patton. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. A chance to add one more to his tally. He'll be happy with that. This kick puts them further into the lead. The Giants with the advantage as they lead St Kilda 55-0. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Davis decisively. Hopper controls. Let's have a look at the stats.
Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and the Giants will put 23 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up. The possession stats paint a clear picture of this match, with GWS having the bulk of possession. The tackling abilities on display from both sides appear close on the scoreboard, with the Saints on 3 and the Giants on 1. Although St Kilda have had 1 handballs, GWS are on 0, which isn't much of a difference at this stage.
Insightful, Richard. The second quarter has begun.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Long directs it down. Umpire says holding the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Taken by Shaw. Gets put to leather. Whitfield with the mark. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 50 minutes from home. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Meters out. Green looking to add another. What a match he's having. That's 8 in a row for Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney leads St Kilda.
Green is very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Long with the first touch. Cameron completely shanked that one. Marked by Green. Routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 20 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. The Giants in front.
Green is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Batted down nicely by Glob. Cameron on the ball at the moment, choose to kick it. The board got no chance at that one. Scoops up the bouncing ball. That's a bit of bad luck for Whitfield. The Giants in front. Disappointing kick there.
Stevens is a pretty decent kick of the footy, but you can always be better. De Boer lining up with the goals. De Boer with the shot. De Boer kicks it straight through the big sticks.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce.
GWS have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. Good mark. Green lines up. Green with the shot. Nice kick. GWS go over the Saints.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Deft touch from Glob. He gains possession. He brings it out of the pack. De Boer ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. De Boer with a kick at goal. Almost the world after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
That was a terrible effort.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. He's looking for options now. Plays onto himself. The mark missed by Shaw. Ball has been thrown in. One down by Glob. Gunston on the ball at the moment. Great grab. Stevens will take the free after the ball was thrown. Clears it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Delivio opts to play on. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Here's a chance for Green. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. That's 10 in a row for the Giants. Greater Western Sydney lead the Saints. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce.
The Giants have just been really well organised and courageous in the centre, and that's why they've been winning the ball. If that was basketball, you'd call that from downtown. The Giants out in front over St Kilda.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Punched by Lobb. Takes possession. That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. Played on. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Short slams it on the boot. A mark by the ball. Which, what are his chances from here?
It's just too far out for him, Dan.
Too far out to score. Short marks. Here's a chance for Williams. 30 metres from home. The ball is hammered towards goal by Williams. Goal to Greater Western Sydney. Greater Western Sydney with the ascendancy over the Saints, leading the match 99-0. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Clean tap out of the ruck. Akins with the football. The loose ball picked up by Patton. Williams with an easy mark. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
I don't know if he'll make the distance here, Dennis.
A monster kick will be required from here. 20 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Going for goal number 1. Chalk up a goal for the Giants. Cameron kicks his first. This kick puts them further into the lead. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Lobb gets the tap. Let's see with the stats how both teams performed.
Well, at least St Kilda have a score that is befitting their stats.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. It's half-time and both teams will be deep in discussion at the moment. Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Ball goes over the line and out of play. The Ruckmen are locked in battle. Lobb thumps it forward. Kicked by Stephen. The mark is taken by De Boer.
De Boer has so much potential. He could just be anything. Armitage puts his boot on it. Shaw with the ball. Shaw with the shot. He claims the ball. Green taking aim.
Green aiming for the goals. The Giants leads by 111. Well, that's what we've come to expect from him. Fantastic goal. He's happy with that effort, and so he should be. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Long at leave the pinatas for the kids. Popper with a kick out of the pack. Williams looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Greater Western Sydney add one to their tally. We'll be happy with goal number 2. The Giants with the ascendancy over the Saints, leading the match 117-0. Both Ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. There's the bounce. Long at not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Green has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Richard, what are his chances from here?
Not much of an angle. Should be an almost certain goal.
Greater Western Sydney, 123. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one.
Lobb really wears his heart on his sleeve. He slams that on the boot. Stevens takes the mark. Williams scoops up the ball. Williams kicks it straight through the big sticks.
And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Long it wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Green just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 30 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Slots it. The Giants at 135. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Long with the tap. Armitage on the ball at the moment. Puts boot to ball. Does well to keep it in play. Shield kicks it forward. Patton over the top.
Patton is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. De Boer lining up with the goals. He's got a hold of that one. He gets it under pressure. Whitfield taking aim. Whitfield goes for home. Whitfield, wonderful goal. GWS are in front.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Long it looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Armitage kicking the ball free of the pack. Nunes winds it up. 60 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. That was the peg. Griffin wants to play on. Kicks it. No contest for that mark. Puts boot to ball. He controls the bouncing ball. Kennedy failing to get near it, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's gone missing lately.
He adds another to his low possession count. Greater Western Sydney leads by 142. I would have expected him to nail that. Kicks. A good mark under the circumstances. Short going for number one. He's having a ball, if you'll excuse the pun. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. All is in readiness. Good bounce. One down by Davis with the ball now. Let's go to Richard now and take a look at the stats.
Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and the Giants could put 65 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up. Not a lot of difference in the tackling stats. St Kilda is slightly ahead with 6-2. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with the Saints on 2 and the Giants on 0. The Giants way out in front of the Saints with the possessions, 85% next to their name.
Insightful, Richard. It's time for the final quarter.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
The contest, no match for him. Going for goal number one. Just fell through. It looks like Greater Western Sydney had this one in the bag. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce, laser straight, long, punches it. He gets his hands on the footy, finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Whitfield, the better man there. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 30 metres from home. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. It looks like Greater Western Sydney have this one in the bag. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punch by Long. He has the ball. No good tackling him there, mate. There's nothing to damage. High tackle. So well timed. Choose to kick it. Popped up by Green. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
Not much of an angle. Should be an almost certain goal.
If this game were being played on water, Greater Western Sydney would be walking on it. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Long, decisively. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Caniglio wins the marking contest. Cameron, the better man there. He opts to play on. Shot by Cameron. Stevens marks on the run.
It's no wonder St Kilda could fall in behind with a marking count like that. If they don't start getting into the contest and start taking some marks, this game will be lost for them.
It's not the score he was looking for.
Stevens, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head. so he can make the right decisions more often. He lines it up with the goal.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Shot by Tomlinson. Goal to Greater Western Sydney. The second goal for Tomlinson. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Effective hit out there. Hopper, you got to pass the ball. Sends the Sharon on its way. So well timed.
Well, the Giants have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. He lines it up with the goal. He claims the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Great bounce. Batted down nicely by Glob. Gains possession. Kicks it. A big run to take that mark. Cool. Puts it on the boot. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
The Giants are dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. He lines it up with the goal. Whitfield shoots for goal. Whitfield kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Punch by Glob. Bumps the pigskin. Core takes it well. Kicks it. Taken by Whitfield. He has shanked that kick. Never looked like one. Greater Western Sydney leads and killed it 187-0. I would have expected him to nail that. He's searching for his teammates. Takes it well. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. The Giants fight 188. It's not the score he was looking for. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. He chooses to play on. Wood bumps the ball for goal. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. The Giants lead the Saints by 189. Disappointing kick there. St Kilda with Honey. Richo, did you enjoy the matchup between the Giants and St Kilda?
A tiresome, boring match to watch.
The other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender.
Final scores at 189-0. Richo, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Dennis. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us as always. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
Okay, so is there AFL Evolution 2018 ANZAC round? So I think we'll leave it there. So I might do like little episodes like same as like last time in round 4. So yeah, it's gonna be a huge successful day. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you all guys next time, and yeah, and also just let you guys know, I might try to plan out to make a live on the AFL Evolution 2. I'm trying to make it, but we'll see how it goes, and yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.